Nowadays, making pizza napoletana at home is getting very popular. But the common question for people is, which kind of machine I should buy? So today we're gonna compare two very popular brand machine, Sunmix and Kitchenaid. Is a Caputo Classica. It's good to do dough with 8-hour fermentation. We have the dry yeast, the salt, water, and the Kitchenaid. Okay guys, as you probably know, this one is the hook that we usually use, but I really suggest you to start with this one. In Italian we call foglia, but this one is like bait. So another thing is, because we don't want to see all the flour splashing out, I really suggest you to start putting some water inside and some flour as well, like half package. Okay, after that, speed 1 and we start. This machine, as you can see, they are not really easy to use it, but be careful, keep your finger here and play a little bit with the speed. Okay, so you can continue adding water. And we can add the rest of the flour. Okay, and let this go again. Adding water.
Close your eyes.
We add more water. So this type of hook is gonna help you to don't spend too much time turning the machine. Otherwise, that's the problem how this machine is, they're gonna warm up a lot to your dough. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap the hook and we're gonna add the yeast that we already melted before. In this case is a dry yeast. If you have fresh, you can melt it inside the water. Voila. And again, one speed. Now you need just to be patient and play with the water. Okay? Step by step she will start to struggling, but don't rush with the speed. As you can see, we are still in the speed number 1. I continue adding water. We have all the water around. You can see the bowl inside, it's all dirty, you know. Okay, so let the machine working like this until you will start to see again the bowl already cleaned. Look at that. I'm adding water and it get faster. Now we're gonna put the salt and we put a little bit more water as well. Okay, we just leave a little bit. As you can see, the container, the bowl is all clean. So in this case, it means that the flour absorbed the water. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a little bit sticky, so we're gonna check. Yeah, can you see? The glutinate mesh is not really formed properly. So, okay, we're gonna take it off this dough and we're gonna let him relaxing for around 20 minutes inside the container, cover it. Okay guys, so we realized that this machine is not really the best one to start it, but I don't want to arrive at the conclusion. I want to just say that because we are in Queensland and the temperature, the room temperature is already hot, so I suggest you to put flour and water the day before in the fridge, so it's gonna be at 4 degrees and will be easier, you know, to don't warm up your dough, but the machine is not gonna help you. So now we're gonna jump to the Sunmix and we're gonna see the difference. Okay, start adding the flour, putting all the yeast inside, minimum speed. Let's go. Okay, start adding water. Again, it's the same process. We don't want to rush adding water. We don't want to rush with the speed. .65% hydration is not really high hydrated dough, but it's already a type of hydration that if you don't put the water in the right way, if you don't use the machine in the right way, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna ruin your dough. And what we're gonna do is we're still adding water. Okay, you can put the water in the middle, a little bit on the side. But I think is the difference from this machine and the other one is because here we have the container, the turnaround, and the hook stay in the same place, but it turn as well. So it's a different type of kneading. We incorporate more air, and at the same time we don't create too much friction. So because probably you already know that friction is the thing that make your dough more hot, more warm, and we don't want that. That's why we continue go slow. We're gonna see all the dough go in the middle because this machine works like this. So that's why we incorporate air and we create the great glutenic mesh. Another thing very important, guys, that we need to consider it, that this kind of machine has these things here to cut the dough. Okay, so every time the bowl is turning and the hook is turning as well, this machine is gonna cut the dough, and that's to help the hook to mix it properly and to incorporate air. Okay guys, now we can increase the speed. We can put a speed at 125. We can add more water. And let the machine working properly and let the flour absorb with the water. As you can see, the dough is start to melting, but as soon as he absorbs the water, it's gonna restart to create this beautiful glutenic mesh. So guys, important to understand that with this machine we will be more able to create a great glutenic mesh. As you can see, the dough now of course is very compact, but because we need to add the water, and we just continue step by step, no rushing. We add the water and we let the machine working. Can you see the dough is cutting, and the hook, if try to fold it, incorporate air. We can add the salt now. Okay, and let the machine working properly. Okay guys, so we can increase the speed. I'm gonna put like 160 almost. So now we want the speed a little bit more faster to let the dough form in the gluten mesh and absorb it properly the last water. Okay, so we can put the last water. Okay, beautiful. And now we need just to let the dough finish his job. But we are almost ready. As you can see, the dough is smooth. It's all around the hook. Look at that. Okay, look at this dough. It's not sticky. Can you see? Absolutely. And it's take it off from the container properly. It's good. So now we're gonna put in the bench and we're gonna see the difference from the other dough. As you can see, guys, the two dough are a little bit different. This one made for Kitchenaid and this one with the Sunmix. The Sunmix one is more smooth. The one with the Kitchenaid, it's still a little bit sticky, or eventually we can say the glutenic mesh is different. Okay, so as you can see, the one made with the Sunmix, it's more strong. It has a better quality glutenic mesh. We use the same flour, guys. Okay guys, the good thing of this machine is all around mixer with all the accessories is light and it doesn't cost a lot of money. The downside of this machine, because we are talking about making dough, is it's struggling a lot to get the perfectly glutenic mesh, and even the capacity of the bowl is not really enough. Okay, now we're talking about the Sunmix. So the good thing of this machine is a large capacity. This allow you, if you are a small business, to work perfectly. So, and another thing is you have a very precise regulation of the speed, and it's a semi-professional machine. So especially if you are a baker and you love making pizza or bread and you're looking for something to get high hydration dough, with this machine we're gonna have a great glutenic mesh. Otherwise, the downside of this machine is more expensive and it's slightly larger and heavier compared to the Kitchenaid. So guys, in conclusion, if you are a pizza lovers, I really recommend this machine, Sunmix, because it's simple to use it and it really allows you to learn properly. That's important. If you are a beginner, especially if you are a beginner and you want to learn properly, that's the way. Otherwise, you're gonna waste your time and your money as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you feel that it's useful for you. Follow my channel, Graziano Made, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and if you have any question or comment, or you want to tell me your opinion about this machine, leave a comment below here. If you didn't do it yet, subscribe, thumbs up, and see you next video. Ciao!